My name is George. I am the director of reputable. Reputable is a community-based non-governmental organization operating in northern Uganda. We started with initial support from Barefoot Workshop, a US-based non-profit organization whose director, Chandler Griffin, visited the community way back in 2006 and found 80% of the community staying under internally displaced persons camps like refugees. When he saw the situation under which children were staying idly without going to schools, he got sympathized with the situation and came back in 2008 with a program to support youth empowerment in northern Uganda. We started to offer vocational skills training through a reputable vocational skills training center, whereby we have been offering hybrid vocational skills training in tailoring and garment cutting, building and concrete practices, agriculture, catering and hotel management, music, dance and drama, as well as business English. Since the inception of the center, we have supported well over 500 vulnerable children and youth who have, through the skills they have obtained, joined the employment market all over Uganda, whereby they are able to get sustainable income to support their daily livelihoods and that of their families. In essence, every year we get application from over 400 young people demanding to get free vocational skills training at our center. But due to scarcity of funding, we are only able to offer training to the few number which we can. Like we can train 30, 50 or 100, depending on the amount of money we have got from our donors. We have been using premises which have been donated by individuals in the community. But at the moment, with the increasing demand, we want to expand the center to put a permanent facility so that we can continue to do the training as long as many years that we can, depending that the problem in the community is not yet to get finished in the few years to come. Therefore, through a 5 years strategic development plan, which have been done with our board through consultation with community leaders and government officials, we have come out with a plan to establish a center of excellence, whereby if completed, it will be able to run itself through its own income and avoid continuing to depend on external funding. from donors. Therefore, the community in its part have donated 20 acres of land for this purpose, and they are still willing to offer free labor to give those available local materials like stones, water, maram, bricks, and any kind of local demand which can help the project to succeed. Through this 5 years strategic development plan, we have made priorities. Our first priority is to construct a girls' dormitory. The reason at which we have made this one a priority is that in this community, and according to the culture here, during the time of poverty, during the time of difficulties, the heads of families, who are especially men, give priority to male children against the will and wishes of their female peers. Therefore, a boy child is given time and opportunity to continue with education, and the girl is forced to drop out of school so that to leave way for the boy to continue with education. So you will find in this community, those who are much more affected are girls. So when they drop out from school at the age of 10 to 15, they remain vulnerable to those angry, sick men who want to use them like they are sex workers. So you will find they remain vulnerable to early marriages, to contract HIV/AIDS, and many girls have ended up in difficulties during childbirth and being abandoned by the so-called men. Many of them have caught HIV/AIDS and died. We have so many cases involving girls. Therefore, we give priority in our center to girls without bothering whether she has ever gone through education or not, so long as she is willing to train at our center and get the skills to live on. If this dormitory is completed, we shall be able to accommodate girls, 200 girls, coming from as far as all over northern Uganda. In our second priority, we want to establish a VIP guest house integrated with a community library and conference center. This is because we want to involve the participation of foreign expert volunteers in this center so that we can benefit from their experiences and technologies they have to train these young people with high-class techniques to operate skillful enterprises so that they are able to sell highly in the local market to earn them better and sustainable income for themselves and for their families. We also need the libraries so that through the ICT training, many people in this community shall be able to learn modern skills and ideas from abroad and elsewhere to implement in this community. We also need the conference center because at the moment the community here hold their meetings under trees, whereby during the time of rain, many people avoid coming for the meetings. The same place shall be used for child immunization. So it means a lot to have these facilities. We are not just intending to put in place infrastructures, but our main objective is to establish a center of excellence which is attractive to carry its own activities, to earn its own income, and run its program sustainably. So we want to put in place several agribusiness enterprises like poultry, piggery, fish farming, beekeeping, or greenhouse, vegetable growing, so that out of these enterprises, our students will train as well, be able to carry out production, to grow their own food, as well to earn income for the center, to pay for the training. If completed, we are sure we shall be able to move with self-sufficiency. So it is my humble request to you who are listening to me that you support our innovation. If you come as an individual and you pay for the dormitory, we shall name it in your name. If you come as a family, we shall do the same. If you come as an organization, we shall do the same. But we shall recognize everybody who will donate for the construction of the girls' dormitory. Welcome.